Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ngobeni. On today's video, I'm going to be talking about rheumatoid arthritis and pregnancy. It is said that rheumatoid arthritis affects women more than men. It is also said that rheumatoid arthritis tends to affect women in their childbearing years. I myself was diagnosed at the age of 24. The conversation that I had with my doctor after my rheumatoid arthritis diagnosis was that I should not fall pregnant while I was on the medication that I was about to start. The doctor advised me to be on contraceptives in order to prevent getting pregnant. The reason for this is that the medication would highly affect the unborn baby. And should I fall pregnant while I'm on that medication, I would have to terminate the pregnancy. Obviously, I didn't want to put myself through that. So 7 to 8 years later, I still haven't gotten pregnant. I think for me, that conversation was not that difficult because at the time of my diagnosis, I already had a daughter who was 4 years old at the time. So when I was told that news, it didn't really feel like earth-shattering news because I already had a child and I knew if I wanted to have a child in the future, I would simply have a conversation with my doctor. Obviously, it was not going to be easy because I was told that even for my prenatals, I would have to go to Steve Hospital. So that means I have to travel from Nelspruit to Pretoria on a monthly basis. Obviously, those are difficult things that I would have to go through. Saying that I was not physically, emotionally, and financially ready for me to have a child, I made sure that I avoid that because going to Pretoria on a monthly basis is costly. My emotional well-being, even now, I'm still not 100% okay, and my physical health, obviously, even though I'm on the medication and I'm much better now, but there are days that I go through the pain, and I felt that in all those aspects I was not ready to have a child. And you know, there are just a lot of aspects, but I know that there are women who are financially stable now. Maybe they are married, they are in their childbearing years, and they feel that they are ready to get pregnant. So if there is somebody who is confused, who is feeling alone, because with a condition like rheumatoid arthritis, you tend to feel alone because there's not a lot of people that you know that are going through the same thing. I feel like when it comes to rheumatoid arthritis, even for me, I have such videos online, and I really have found people of different races. I haven't found somebody of the same race as mine. It's really important to find somebody that you can relate to, somebody you feel that understands what you're going through. I did a bit of research of my own regarding the issue of rheumatoid arthritis and getting pregnant. It is said that back in the days, women were highly advised against getting pregnant after their rheumatoid arthritis diagnosis. This is because it was regarded a high-risk pregnancy. Since then, doctors have had a better understanding of the disease, and there's been advancement in treatment. Women who are living with rheumatoid arthritis are now able to have successful pregnancies. It is advised that women living with rheumatoid arthritis speak to their rheumatologist first before attempting to start trying for a child. This is because there are steps that need to be taken by both the doctor and the patient to ensure that they have healthy and successful pregnancies. The most important thing that women living with rheumatoid arthritis need to remember is to avoid unplanned pregnancies. There are things that need to be planned for before somebody living with rheumatoid arthritis can consider getting pregnant. Things such as planning for how the baby will be taken care of after they are born, who's going to help the mother, because a woman living with rheumatoid arthritis has to go through a lot of flare-ups and inflammation, which leads to painful joints, and during those episodes it's very difficult to even lift a cup of tea to brush your teeth. So you can imagine taking off a baby would be even more difficult. So it's important for women living with rheumatoid arthritis to make sure that they have the right support structure before even thinking about getting pregnant. You make sure that you put the symptoms in check. You make sure that you eat right, because there are certain foods that can trigger rheumatoid arthritis symptoms. So it's very important to make sure that you know what foods trigger your symptoms, so that you can avoid those foods. Consider things such as cravings, because during pregnancy there are certain foods that you start hating and you start having some weird cravings. So all of these things need to be put into considerations before you get pregnant. And then you need to be financially stable, because as much as we say that you must have a support structure, but family and friends will not always be around to assist you with the child. So it's very important to be able to afford to hire somebody that will help you in taking care of the baby, whether you are a working mother or not. Another thing that's very important is to not neglect your mental well-being, your mental health. So if you are highly stressed, feeling depressed and all of that, that can be transferred on to the child, to the newborn babies are stressful. They need a lot of your attention, your time, your energy. And if your stress levels are high, if your mental health is not in check, it's very, very easy for you to transfer that onto the child, to be abusive and all of that. So it's very important, while you're taking care of the physical aspect of the condition, to consider seeing a psychologist, therapist, counselor. Make sure that you take care of all those things so that you do not affect the child emotionally and psychologically. Make sure that you are in a committed, supportive relationship, so that your partner will be there with you every step of the way, helping you, not helping you rather, because the baby belongs to both of you, but ensuring that both of you are taking responsibility and caring for the child. Doing house chores is something that's also very difficult. So even if you want to try and take care of your child yourself, you can still hire somebody to assist you in doing chores such as cleaning, washing dishes, washing clothes. Having somebody there to assist you with the chores will be quite helpful for you, because living with rheumatoid arthritis is very difficult and it's quite painful, and it can be limiting at times. So in closing, it's very, very important for women living with rheumatoid arthritis to remember to avoid unplanned pregnancies. Thank you so much for watching the video. Bye.